This is Mount&Blade II, Bannerlord. And I heard you could have slaves in this game. I'm interested.
As new leaders arise.
Oh, I hope I can be a slaver.
From new places and new people.
Yes, new people. People like me. Terrible, terrible people.
And bring forth a new world.
I'm a slaver from the Empire. Why the Empire, you might ask? Most likely you didn't want to ask that, but I will tell you anyway. See, I have to pay the people who work for me less. And I get more influence by not paying my people a decent working wages. Brilliant start, brilliant start. Next, we have to make a character people would not suspect would be a kniving, deceiving, dirty slaver. Perfect. Now adding a kind, unsuspicious voice to the guy.
Make a shield wall! Footman!
Now, let's make the guy smaller, so nobody would suspect me of being a dirty bastard of a slaver. So I can kidnap people more easily and everything would be smoother, yes. Perfect plan. Perfect plan. Let's go. And now, I can choose who my mother and father were. And of course, I choose urban vagabonds, because it is said here that they were also gang affiliated. And it gives me +1 with roguery, which will help me a lot with bribing the police, apparently. Somehow, I managed to be the tiniest alpha male as a child. And I got a point in tactics for that. I really need this talent, because it will show me a prediction of when my unorthodox tactic will work and when it won't. All my plans are so weird.
Stupid.
Thank God this game will help me, man. I think I can't lose in this game. I think finally a game where I can capture slaves, and the game helps me out by telling me if my stupid plans work out or not. I think it's gonna be great. Now let's say I worked at the blacksmith for a little bit, get some of the two-handed weapon skills. You know, have to be strong. As a youngster, I didn't want to put my life in danger when I was just a child. Yes, I did march together with armies when I was growing up, but I did not march with the men who risked their lives by protecting their loved ones by taking up swords and fighting other men to death. No. I was in the back of the armies with women and children, where it was a lot safer. I marched with soldiers' wives, prostitutes and servants, or as I like to call them, my future victims. Before I set out for life of adventure, my biggest achievement was murdering a man in front of others, and I got respect for it, not jail time. Very impressive not to be imprisoned from that. And it gives me +1 to two-handed weapons. Nice! Now I'm an adult. Apparently I was traveling with my brother, father and 3 of my siblings. And turns out that the inn we were staying at got attacked by raiders. My mother and father were murdered immediately, and my 2 youngest siblings were kidnapped. You see, but me and my brother managed to escape. How did me and my brother manage such a thing, you ask?
No.
No, you didn't ask? Well, let me tell you anyways.
Okay.
You see, we tricked the raiders. Apparently, I used a brilliant scheme of shouting that somebody had found treasure in the back room. And then I ran out the door with my brother. Ingenious. Ingenious. Now, just have to choose the perfect name. Yes, very nice. I'll put the difficulty at the lowest, because we are here, I am here, to capture some slaves, not work hard. I don't wanna work hard, I'm a slaver, that's what I do.
I fully understand.
Will do. Hopefully will do. So the game starts, and immediately me and my brother are off to find our kidnapped younger brother and sister. found this one guy who knew something about the raiders, who took my brother and sister.
We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who'll join you in going after them if you'll pay for their gear.
He told me there are some local peasant men who would join me if I wanted to go and rescue my siblings. So I recruited every single peasant I could. With my newly formed army, I rode to my first battle, feeling unbeatable. Because I was on the lowest difficulty level possible. Oh yes, the battle was glorious. We rode on horseback against the raiders who didn't have horses. Look at them fall. Look at them die. I poked them with my spear. Yes, I didn't have any armor, but it didn't stop me. The raiders were no enemies to us. Those bastards lost. Well fought, men. Well fought, men.
I thought it was terrific. It was clean. It was nice.
We managed to capture some of the raiders. Yes, my first real prisoners. Prisoners of war. Yes, I took all of them. As I will do every time. All the time. I got even improvements to my war gear. New bracers. They will come in handy in my conquest. Because I am never going to lose. I will win all the battles on the lowest difficulty. Yes. I was so sure of my dominance in the lowest difficulty in the game that I charged into battle against 2 raiding parties of simpletons at once. It makes sense to fight in bigger battles to capture more prisoners, right?
We're gonna see what happens. It's gonna be exciting.
Those simpleton raiders over there don't even have horses. It was concerning that I did not immediately get the full grasp on how to actually command my men. It was even a greater concern when I started to miss everyone with my spear. And it was even bigger concern when I started to see my men dying.
I think he's disgraced himself, to be honest with you.
But then I activated my brain and I started to use actual tactics. Yes, the lowest difficulty will not defeat me. I am Tarno the Great, after all. The tactic worked brilliantly. I was slaughtering the peasants who dared to murder the peasants that I hired to help me become the greatest slaver to roam the lands. Yes. I decided to show my dominance and disembowel the remaining 3 enemies dismounted. The first enemy was a lot angrier about me trying to slay him than I had anticipated, and hit my bald head with his axe, which disoriented me and nearly killed me. I was concerned and thought that maybe I just had made a great mistake. But my brother avenged me and murdered the man immediately. I charged the 2 remaining men like an imbecile that I am. And they killed me! They killed me!
How can you lose like this?
Oh, this was the tragic end of the tale of Tarno the Slaver, who did not manage to do much of slaving. Oh, fuck! Oh, what an imbecile! What a dirty bastard of an imbecile he was!